Going live. We are live on the YouTube. Folks,
There it is.
there it is. Davis back in the game. 3 catches for 40 yards. He looked comfortable. Are the Bills back? Are they back and better than ever? Let's not answer that quite yet. We want to give a shout out to Mike down the street, fellow co-host. It is his birthday.
Big
The
5-0.
big 5-0. Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy
We're
birthday,
sorry that
Mike.
we're doing this tonight, but we are thinking about you, and you'll have a good laugh about how we punked Sean.
Yeah, you got punked. And I just want to wish you the best to you, buddy. The big 5-0. You look like a day over 48, so it's a compliment to you. Yeah, Mike, we wish you the best and enjoy your very special day from ZaBills Nation. We all wish you a birthday.
All righty. Let's get into the game. Josh Allen had 6 touchdowns, 3 throwing, 3 running. He is the first player to have ever done that once, but twice. So, has anyone done it one other time? Like,
No.
he's all by himself, even with the
All
one?
by himself.
Like, has no one ever done a 3 and 3?
They were talking about it on the broadcast.
I think
Didn't
he's
you look
the.
it up?
I think they said there's 2 players that have done it, and
Yes.
he's
Well,
both of them.
Well, he's the only one that's done 3 and 3. I think there has been a guy who's done like a 5 and 1, but 3 touchdown throws and 3 receivers, or I'm sorry, 3 rushing. He stands alone in that category. Now,
Right.
here's the Bills' take on that one. You score 6 touchdowns, you expect to win. Josh is 1 and 1 in those games.
What was the other game where he went 3 and 3?
Rams.
Oh God, that
Yes,
game.
it was that epic game, which was maybe, I can't remember if the Lions was, I think the Lions was after that game. So I would say this game, in terms of just pure entertainment value, not looking at their opponent and beating their opponent, but looking at run and gun, like pump up the scores. This game might have been the best Buffalo Bills game in terms of pure entertainment since that Rams game.
Yeah. Tim, you were at the game, correct?
Correct.
And you got upgraded.
Yep, I got to sit this week.
So how the windows were not originally opened, right? You said they opened them at kickoff?
Opened them at kickoff, shut them at halftime, and then reopened them once the second half started.
And let me ask you this. It looked like you weren't wearing parkas and stuff. Like you went in with just a jersey and hoodie or not even a hoodie?
Jersey and hoodie.
And how comfortable was it in the suite with the windows open?
Wasn't too bad.
Was the wind coming in the window?
A little bit, but then but you got up, you went and got food or walked over to the
Food was included in the suite?
food, drinks.
Oh my God!
Go
Why
on.
can
How
why
did you get
can't
upgraded?
I got my ways.
Oh, you are a season ticket holder though, right?
I am.
Par for the
But
course.
did this
I
person
take care of me.
did the friend have all the suite seats or like he's in a suite with a bunch of other people that have the suite?
I believe he owns 3 seats in it.
Oh, okay. All right.
But he got a blast of heat when he went back to go get food or a drink to warm me up, and then he went back.
Okay. I mean, had to be way better than sitting outside in the elements.
Yeah, but you know what though?
The food.
Sitting there packed in like a sardine with all those people,
I'm sorry, they do
It
not
just
provide
doesn't-
any body heat.
Right.
No way.
it just feels different.
I know you are out of the elements a little bit. I think it would have been the perfect situation, but that game compared to almost any other game this season, it was windy and it showed.
Oh, yeah.
It was a little frigid walk from the car.
Yep.
It was so windy it blew my hot tub cover off.
You could see you gotta put the clips on. I had that one year, hot tub cover blew off, woke up the next morning,
I got clips. I got the clips.
full of leaves, the whole 9 yards.
Clips have been initiated.
It took down my basketball hoop.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it took down my entire basketball hoop in the front driveway. That was God saying you gotta take that and shut it down for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Okay, so Josh Allen played like a maniac. Have you seen him have that look in his eyes, like at all this season? I think this is the first time I've seen him play. What? You disagree? He has not had that killer instinct, I think, until this game.
I have something to add to it. Go, Tim.
Yeah, he really hasn't. But I will say that this is about the time of year, usually about game 10 or 11,
You did say this.
that you start to see
Hero
Right.
ball.
you start to see them not worry about whether he's going to take hits or not.
Right. And you guys are, it's a fair assessment, but why do you think that is? And it's not a knock on Josh Allen. I have the answer for you in case you guys can't.
And the scary part is he left a lot of plays out on the field
He did.
yesterday.
Yeah.
He did.
I think at one point, I mean, there was the one play to Curtis Samuel where you could see him pointing and pointing and pointing.
Yeah.
He wanted Samuel to turn, and Samuel delayed a little before he
And then he turned the wrong
40-yard touchdown
Mhm.
going that way.
Right, and he turned the wrong way.
He missed Shakir on the sideline
Yep.
in one pass.
For a first down.
But
And
that
the most
win-
glaring was a 2-point conversion.
That win was
Oh,
whipping.
that ball that he threw into the stands with Gilliam wide open. I was like,
And
wow.
I'm like, we're going to get a 2-point conversion. And
Wow.
I'm like, Josh.
But that win was whipping.
Yeah.
But I think Brady said it best. He goes, I got to play, looked at my call sheet,
Yeah.
and I thought to myself, I could call whatever I want. And the way Josh is today, he's just going to make it work.
But
Yeah.
you guys are missing the obvious. And it's two parts. Josh had to play that way because Cook got shut down. For the bulk of this season, the Bills have been one of the best running teams. And Cook, for reasons unknown, got shut down. So Josh had to play, not hero ball. He had to unleash his arm. And the Bills, Josh's arm, plus receivers that got looks that weren't named Kincaid or Coleman, did very well when the ball was thrown to them.
Okay, let me ask you this,
Go for
because
it.
if Joe was here, he'd probably be yelling at us that they didn't get the run shut down. They decided not to run the ball.
Which is weird considering how the conditions
They-
were.
Right, but looking at the stats, Shakir ran it for 16 times. Is that an indication that they?
You mean Cook?
Who did I say?
Shakir.
Yeah. Okay, so Cook. Sorry, Cook.
Right.
Cook touched the ball 16 times
And
running,
How many yards?
less than 50.
Yes. there you
So
go.
does that mean they gave up on him, or did they say, you know what, we can throw the ball all day long over him? Josh Allen threw for 317 yards, 19 of 30.
There's 3 yeses.
Accuracy kind of came down yesterday, but it could have been due to the wind, or he was all jazzed up and
20 Coinheiser said it best. If you had him for fantasy football, Josh Allen got you 1 billion points. Over 300 yards passing, 6 scores, 3 running, 3. It's very hard, but very Buffalo-like to be critical of Josh Allen with those stats.
sure.
It's yes. They shut down Cook. He looked, not him. You can't sit there and say, oh, it's our player. Their defense was good. They were very good on the run. They forced the Bills to adjust to what they're not accustomed to, which is not just handing the ball ground and pound.
Right.
So Josh had to up that level of his game, which he's capable of doing. Yeah.
What?
It was an odd game. Not gonna lie.
How so? I thought that the Bills possibly could have lost that game going into halftime for
But
sure.
it's also probably the first game all year that they used the backs in the passing game.
Yes.
Corey,
too.
shout out to Corey. He said, wow, Josh Allen can finally throw to a running back.
I mean, what, Cook had 3-4 catches.
Uh,
Big play to Johnson.
James Cook had 3 for 66 yards. Ty Johnson had 2 for 61. And Ray Davis does not have a receiving or a rushing stat. However, he went off on kickoff.
Correct. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you got the backs involved. So you couldn't run it up the middle, but you got the backs involved in other ways.
Correct. And that's a fair observation.
Kind of reminiscent of when you think back to the Rams game last year, probably the last time that it felt like Josh was clicking on all cylinders. Who was huge in the passing game that day? The running backs.
Right.
Would you say that 19 for 30, though, is a good day?
And that weather yesterday? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You're talking about 19.
19 of 30.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
He did throw a lot of downfield, like deep balls
went
that we
deep.
haven't seen
Yeah.
all year, and he hit on a couple.
You
A few.
probably couldn't tell as much on TV because the flags on the goalpost didn't hold there with it.
Yeah.
But if you looked at the flags at the top of the stadium, they were moving pretty good.
Were the flags fully erect?
There's got to be a joke there somewhere. The
I'm asking.
goalposts were.
I'm
The
asking.
goalposts were not shaking.
Hey, answer the question. Were the flags fully erect out there?
I'll leave that one to Sean.
I'm going to say, yeah, my
Yes,
flag was
Cotton.
fully erect out
yes,
here.
They were. There were flags that were actually ripped off. There was a Bills flag that was down on someone's.
Did you
property.
Did you pick it up and
I didn't know
fold
who it
it?
belonged to. No, it wasn't an American flag. I would have rescued an American flag, but
Just-
it was. I looked for like an actual flag. I couldn't find it.
Okay.
So
But it was that bad. It was that bad, and those teams put up those numbers. It was remarkable. You don't see that. We're accustomed to seeing 9-6 Buffalo
Did you
games.
see Todd Bowles yesterday
I,
after the game?
no.
He goes, "We put up 32 points. We can't lose that game." How many times have we said that before?
Right.
Often.
But you can to a Buffalo Bills team that's firing like that.
You can, but
I understand what he's saying. He scored 32 points and you still lose.
So is your question? Do I think the Bills' offense is back? Was that the question we started with?
That was the opening question. Is the offense back?
I'm gonna say, show me something on Thursday versus one of the better defenses in the NFL.
100%. Texans.
If you show me something on Thursday, then we're talking.
Texans. And you are still predicting the Bills to lose to the Texans Thursday night because weird things happen in Houston?
Oh, I hate Thursday night games, but I'm
So
gonna be
do
honest
I.
with you.
Or not anymore?
I don't
You're not
think
scared
they lose the
anymore?
rest of the year.
I was gonna say.
You're calling Stampede roll, huh?
Ooh.
Bills are going to roll through?
I
Are they going to
if
get
you
the...
lose one more game, if you lose anything else, it's going to be week 18 because you don't play anyone for 6
No.
weeks.
Bro, they might have to still play at week 18.
I don't know, man. I watched.
Well, I mean, especially with Jamar Chase being suspended next week. I mean, yeah.
It's no big deal. I watched a good. I don't say a good chunk, but I did watch the Eagles Detroit.
I'm not worried about the Eagles.
Oh God! I mean, they are an anaconda.
Barkley looks like someone that ran the ball a bazillion times last year.
I know. I know, but I think Collinsworth. Not to get too far off topic, said it best. They have a stud at every position, and they don't have to score more than 16 to just suffocate you.
But
the Eagles scares me. The Texans were getting ahead of this a little bit.
I think the Eagles' defensive line.
Right.
But you know what? It's all good. I'll be in Mexico at a pool bar watching that football game. So who knows?
Sounds terrible.
Salute.
Since we're on the offense of the ball side still so far.
Wait. I got to stop you right there. I apologize, Kyle. We got to give a shout out because I think we're going to forget if we don't. The Bills special teams kind of kept them in the first 25 minutes of the game.
Going into this game, the Bills had the second worst starting field position.
Yes. We got to give props to them. We got to give props.
And they averaged 43 yards.
I know what you're going to come back with.
What
am I going to come back with?
The fumble.
Nope.
Whoa. You jumped from offense to special teams. Let's finish this. Get back to the offense.
Well, no.
I feel like, yes, they had great field position.
Yes.
But quite honestly, they did not take advantage of it.
Well, that's not the special teams' fault, though. Like the special teams.
But I'm just saying.
I get it.
Like
yeah, you're going more deeper
than that. The returns were great.
Yeah.
Like you had Hardman for 61.
Yep.
But
I get it. I mean, I get that, but that's not the special teams' fault. I just wanted to get Prater.
Hold on. Was that the opening kickoff? Because I missed the first quarter.
No, that was after. That was after Tampa kicked a field goal after Josh had a boneheaded moment.
Yeah.
Oh, his first pick?
Yep. Yeah, it was either really, I'm going to take a safety.
It was the pitch. A terrible pitch. Props to the defense jumping back again for holding them to 3.
It's about the only time the defense showed up all yesterday.
And they locked it down. They
at the end. At the very end.
That's what he needed them.
Okay, let's not spoil. Let's not get to that. Let's not get to that.
Shout out special teams.
Yes. Shout out special teams. Ray Davis. Wow. Hey, listen, if they don't want to kick to Mecole Hardman anymore, put Ray Davis. He, I think, averaged, 43-ish yards a return yesterday, so that was very impressive.
He had 160 return yards.
Yeah. I don't know if I have that stat here. 150. Kick returns. You are correct. 158 yards, Hardman, 61. We had 234 total yards in kick returns.
Yeah, because then they kicked away from Hardman the whole rest of the game. They kicked it right to Davis.
Yeah. Okay, so should teams be very scared of this Bills offense when we can score 44 points on the Buccaneers, minus Coleman, minus Kincaid? And then, second fold, did Keon Coleman put himself in a very tough position going forward?
I'll answer the second one. The answer is yes.
Yep, I agree. I get up for work every day at the same time, even though I don't have to be, but I want to be. Why is it hard for this kid to get up and get to work? This is his alarm. Did he?
I have an answer for you.
Did he set the calculator as his alarm clock by accident? He got the apps mixed up.
No, I mean, I have an answer, Tim. Do you want to run with that one?
I'm trying to think.
All right.
There was someone else in the NFL that got benched for the first quarter yesterday because they fell asleep at
right.
In in the team facility and missed a meeting. I forget who
They
it was.
probably should stop playing Fortnite all night long and actually
Right.
get some fucking sleep.
I'm going to use. I'm going to dust off an old trivia thing.
Trivia?
Yeah, when we play trivia, Kyle and I and the rest of the podcast team that have participated before. I'm not sure if Tim has, but we'll give him credit for it anyway.
Tim has never come to the.
All right. Okay. Forget you, Tim.
Yeah.
You're not a trivia conversation.
What?
Um,
Have whatever you want.
He's having a hacienda. Anyways, I tend to remember questions I got wrong.
Oh, yeah.
More than the questions I got right. Like you
100%.
retain that forever.
100%.
We can't forget, and Keon, you're welcome, because I think I'm your only backer right now, because I'm a forgiving guy. He's still a young kid, and being a professional athlete, just like any other position, whether it's going to do a blue collar work, white collar work, whatever, it takes experience. He doesn't have it. Yes, he's fucking up. If he continues to mess up over the next maybe season and a half, then the Bills have to make a tough decision. I'm not ready to bury this kid because he didn't make a meeting. It's good on the Buffalo Bills for teaching him a lesson, because if they don't teach him that lesson, it rots the entire organization. So good on them. Now, on the flip side, he's given up his opportunity for the time being. He's going to have to earn back his opportunity. Maybe someone gets hurt. I don't know. But I, just like Brendan, I got cut off a little bit, Brendan. Your guy, Prater, again, I was going to props to the special teams. Prater got in and has not disappointed. I'm comfortable with rolling out the receivers they rolled out until something happens.
So you're okay with Gabe Davis playing?
Absolutely. I think Gabe Davis
You
is
look
gonna
good.
be a mainstay.
He looked good.
He did look good. He should have had that one touchdown.
He should have. He looked comfortable.
I missed that play. I don't know
But
where I was.
But you know what though? I think he got his opportunity to come back in, because you figure Hardman hurt a calf. Samuel didn't practice today because of a neck and some other
Oh,
injury.
he fell weird on a hit or something.
So,
But
he could be back on Thursday.
I know.
with a vengeance.
He very well. And
And he
that's
looks-
what you want to see.
I still don't understand why it's so hard for someone to make it to, and their team meetings aren't probably that
No,
early.
and you know what?
They're probably 9 to 10 a.m.
It'd be one thing if you're like, oh, there was a snowstorm and I was nervous to drive or blah 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 blah.
This was Friday.
don't know.
No,
No, it
he's
was
saying
Friday.
if it was.
It was Friday, right? When
Yeah.
he missed Friday meeting.
Listen, he's a young kid. He's still a
I
young
believe
kid.
Friday was nice weather.
I get it. He's a young kid. He's going to fuck up. I can't expect you. I say this as an educator.
It's his third
I get
time.
it. I get it. And I say this as an educator, and I tell it to my colleagues when they're about to lose their gasket, like a lot of people with Coleman. You know, and this sounds awful, but it means well. If kids weren't stupid, I would be out of the profession. We would not have a job.
Bro, it's a difference
Yeah.
between.
It's not, though.
But
It's
you-
not.
But look at Ed Oliver's rookie year.
Shout out
Didn't
Adam
he
12. What's up,
didn't
buddy?
he get arrested
Yeah.
for speeding or doing something crazy? Had team consequences. And,
Ed Oliver.
Yes.
No, you thinking of somebody else?
No, I'm thinking Ed Oliver.
He's going to fact check it, but I mean, we just saw a New York Jets guy get shot at a club. I mean, these are all different things.
Kids, nothing good happens after midnight.
No, and Chase got suspended for a game for spitting on a guy.
Well, we'll get to
I
that
know
later.
he missed a team meeting, and the Bills played remarkably.
It does
without
sound
him.
stupid.
It's not.
But-
yeah, it's just hey, for the time being, he has forfeited his opportunity to play, and if everyone stays healthy, his spot on the team for now. It doesn't mean the Bills aren't going to go back on him, but I'm not ready, Keon. Listen clearly, I'm not ready to give up on this guy at all because he missed a couple of team meetings. I'm not. We're human beings. We're going to make mistakes. He made a mistake. If he learns from it and it becomes a productive, responsible pro for the rest of his career, it's been a good mistake on his part.
So,
I guess if he learns and grows from it, fine. But if it keeps happening, you got to get rid of him.
Correct.
I don't see it that way.
I think you're hoping this is a wake-up call for him.
I am. This is the
Yeah.
second time in one season. Might be the third time in 2 seasons total. But
Third in a season and a
Quite
half.
frankly,
Season and a half.
If he don't wake up the next 6 games,
He gone.
he's out of here. for
I
this
don't
year.
think so.
Gone.
No,
Gabe Davis just took his spot.
No.
You're gonna see a similar if you rewind when the Bills traded Calvin Shepard
Ooh,
for
that's-
Jerry Hughes. Like I could see a trade in the offseason with 2 guys that have disappointed with where they are in the offseason. If he doesn't get his stuff together, we
Okay.
need to change the scenery. and see
I
if
get
he
it.
can hit lightning in a bottle.
Asset for asset, I get, but we're not just going to cut him loose and not get anything recouped.
He's still cheap, right?
He has for 3
The
years.
the shitty part is that your highest draft pick turned out to be
Well,
a
think of it
bust.
this way: the Cowboys gave Carolina a 4th-round pick for Mingo last year, and he hasn't done anything this year.
Yeah.
That was the Bills' first pick last
Yeah,
year.
but it was the second round.
36.
Essentially, your first pick
I
that you
get
traded.
it. I get it, but come on, we're not. We're only a couple years removed from Elam. I mean, easy, Kyle, easy.
This
Kid
could
has
be
scored a couple.
Elam 2.5.0.
His stats right now have already put him past Elam. It happens. Listen, he happens. Keon, I know you're a loyal follower of ZaBills. Okay, I just need you to learn, man.
Stop
You
eating
still-
cookies before bed and wake up.
You still not the cooked cookies. Don't do those. Save yourself. The pretzels no good. But listen.
You don't like
listen.
pretzels and cookies? I love pretzels in
It's
anything.
Too salty. Yeah.
Hello, Romeo and Juliet's.
Love those cannolis. Anywho.
Never mind.
Keon, I know you're listening to ZaBills. I need you to understand that people still believe in you, even if it's just me. I know you have talent and you can turn this around. Josh Allen is the quarterback. He can make me look like a one receiver, okay? Just let him do his thing. Show up to the meetings when you can. And then good things are bound to happen. I'm not giving up on this guy because if it was a different quarterback, maybe Josh Allen's going to make him a superstar. Mark my words, or eat Hacienda again.
Okay.
Wait, what did he say?
Eat crow. He's gonna eat crow
Eat
again.
crow.
I don't know, Tim. I'm siding with you. You know, of course. You know, to me, I don't understand why it's so hard to make a team inning. If that's a responsibility and a requirement, if you get paid whatever you're going to get paid, you should know that these are things required of you. So I don't know if he's got something else going on, but I don't understand it. But I guess like Sean's saying, hopefully he relearns. And how dangerous? Go what?
I think the problem with Keon Coleman is with where we took him.
Sure.
We expect him to be a wide receiver 1.
Yes.
And-
Draft the yes.
And I'm just going to say that's
He's
not
not.
fair.
It is fair.
I'm just going to say it's not fair.
It is fair.
You don't get. It's like
Because he's not your actual first round pick, Sean. Is that the problem?
No,
He's
because-
one pick after.
Come on. He you know, if you're talking like early top 10 first round pick, you have absolutely all the reasons in the world to be griping about this one. He was taken. I got to look it up.
33.
I know, but he was probably the 6th or 7th receiver taken. Which means 6 guys that teams thought were better than him got drafted.
And apparently they got it right.
Maybe, but that's fine. You're less likely to hit on a second round pick than you are a first round pick. They didn't. Now where Herb is, was it McConkey? Is that his guy?
Yeah, he did shit
I
yesterday.
get it. Well, yeah, the whole team did.
Oh.
But I mean, okay. If you want to go back and say who could they selected instead, I get it. But it's a second round, borderline late first round pick, and it's still early.
They could have took a linebacker instead of Keon Coleman,
I get it.
and maybe got him in the third round. I'm just saying, listen, it didn't work out.
Okay.
As of right now, it's not working out.
We have more. Let's talk about what has worked out.
Josh Allen,
And
Kincaid,
and
Cook,
right behind you.
Palmer.
Nope.
Oh, whoa! I love my man Gabe Davis
Yes.
back there,
Yes.
but let's pump the brakes. Let's pump the brakes.
Is now in vogue.
I hope they can I guess the way they used him yesterday should be how Keon is being used, but he's not being used, and I don't know if that's a scheme thing, like how Gabe Davis was schemed out of town.
Right. Kyle, give me since you are a huge Gabe Davis fan, give me a review
Oh my
of Gabe
God.
Davis.
3 catches, 40 yards. You know, he was in the game, whatever. I mean, Palmer did well. Cook was great out of the backfield, right? Like how many?
We're missing Schaefer.
Cook had, I'll get to him in a second. Cook had 3 catches, 66 yards, 1 touchdown. Shavers used your speed, right? Got open.
Yeah.
Where his touchdown was on a scramble drill, right? So Josh was running around, so good for him. You saw that, and he got open, and Josh hit him. Great for that. That was was that a 43-yard? Anyway, Shavers almost had 100 yards. Ty Johnson, great out of the backfield. It's nice to see Josh Allen and Brady schemed up to get these running backs out of the backfield.
Yep.
Balls.
Yep.
That was fantastic.
It was almost like they've had these plays and they've been waiting for it.
There's no way. I don't buy that shit.
I do. I totally do.
So through week 11, we're all going to use pages 1 through 17 in the playbook, and then finally we're going to go from 18 to 25, and then we're going to go 26 to 40.
Well, I mean, we can't say we're saving it for the Chiefs anymore. We're past the Chiefs game.
Right.
But
Oh no! We're saving it for playoff Chiefs.
But I want to go backwards for a minute.
Okay.
Because I think you said, Sean, that, what did you say, Davis got schemed out of town?
I just said that.
So,
right? Like, he became more of a blocking wide
I
receiver.
think the problem was after the 13-second game.
Oh, what a
Our
great game.
expectations-
How many guys have had better games than that?
But I think our expectations for him went out the roof.
Oh,
And at the end of the day, he was never going to fulfill those expectations.
That's fair.
Part of me almost feels like the fact that he was gone for a year and a half makes you realize what you missed by not having him.
did it ultimately come down to that he wanted more money than the Bills were willing to pay him? Right? He got $17 million in Jacksonville.
He got 13.
There was no way he was going to be able to sign.
He got 13. It matched his number.
Yeah.
Listen, we're seeing it, right, where you pay Josh Allen an exorbitant amount of money,
Right.
and you've extended a couple other guys for a good amount of money, and does it seem like they're cheaping out on the wide receiver budget?
I think what we've seen
Yes,
is
no?
that Josh is either comfortable with wide receivers or he's not. And if he's comfortable with you, he's going to put it up there and give you a chance to make plays.
And
Josh is all about trust.
right.
So are they cheaping out on the receivers? No. I mean, they've spent money on Samuel, on Palmer. They haven't gone after that high-end
I
wide
can't
receiver.
believe they spent as much money as they did on Samuel. 13?
He had a great catch. He had a great catch that was inbounds that extended the
That was great.
first down.
That's great. Now do it all the
The
time.
problem is they're going with the mindset, I'd rather two guys that I think are average to above average than
One
that high-end
superstar.
guy. I mean, look at the guy from the Colts, that Alec Pierce.
Mhm.
They're talking about him getting $20+ million in free agency this year.
I never even heard of him. Never heard of
He's
him.
not that great. He's Gabe Davis. So I think part of the issue is that market is just so inflated now for wide receivers that you're at the point where, we said at one point you got to keep drafting quarterbacks. You hit on one.
Yeah.
You're almost at the point where you got to keep picking wide receivers. You hit on one.
Right.
If that means you use every single damn draft pick on a wide receiver, trying to find a wide receiver.
That's what all the blowhards keep talking about. Is Bean's got to start spending draft capital on wide receivers so you get one.
What was Puka Nacua? 5th-round pick. Amon St. Brown was what, I think a 4th? I mean, you don't have to draft them high. You just have to hit.
Right.
But I think at the end of the day,
Does that come down to
they got to find a way to get Josh to develop more of a rapport with some of the wide receivers.
does that come down to scouting department?
Could.
I don't know.
Or some players
Or does it
just
come down to
some players just play better in different systems than others.
Or does it come down to the fact that now you have restrictions on these guys getting together in the offseason and all that kind of stuff? Some of the safety stuff, does that kind of hinder some of the rapport amongst receivers and quarterbacks?
I don't know.
Real quick, he was the 8th receiver selected that draft.
Thank you.
Yeah, and other than Adunze,
Worthy.
no, other than Adunze and Neighbors, none of them have really had a good year.
Which is
Not even
Harrison hasn't been great.
no, the kid in Jacksonville,
no.
Brian Thomas Jr.
He's got 40 catches, but he's had a ton of drops.
Oh.
So
Okay. So I felt like it was a good adjustment to this passing attack from around a ground and pound, like you say that Joe says that the Bills are becoming more of a running first team.
right.
It turned into, I think, a pass first team yesterday.
Correct.
But was it because the game plan was pass first, or was it because Tampa Bay said, this weather sucks, we don't think you can throw it, so we're just going to stop the run?
2 weeks in a row, a team has stopped the run.
I think both can be true. I think both can be true in that. I think Tampa did a great job of stopping them. I think the Bills did an even better job of adjusting, which is what good teams should do. That was not. I know Tampa was dinged up, but you can't look at. Why am I trying to blank at his name? Quarterback from Tampa.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield, and look him in the eyes and watch him play. and say he didn't want it as much as Josh Allen did.
Oh.
He was dialed into.
Yeah.
That was personal for him. So I mean, they were coming out and they were firing on all cylinders as well. And they took advantage of the Bills. The Bills were shooting themselves in the foot, left, right, and center. Again,
Yeah.
I took a picture. I think in their losses, I think in all their wins, they have something like 1 turnover. They have a combined total of 8, 9, I think 10 in their 3 losses. Actually, I shouldn't take that back because they didn't lose yesterday. But they have something like 10 turnovers between yesterday's game and all their losses, which is the Bills doing themselves in.
Right.
And finally, we needed Tampa Bay to do it themselves. They did.
Yeah.
Tampa had 2 turnovers at the end.
Yeah. If the Bills can have it wasn't really complimentary yesterday, but like I could see where Joe has the argument that because you're paying Josh Allen all that money, that how he played yesterday is what you expect out of him every single game. I know you're not going to get that out of him every single game just because of the team you're going to end up playing. But if they can play a balanced game on offense where it's not all Josh Allen running and doing this and that, do you think that this offense is unstoppable
No.
if you can keep playing like this?
I think you answered your own question. I'll let Tim jump on this one, but I don't know if it's feasible. You might burn yourself out before you even get to the
I mean, you didn't have Kincaid in your offense, and
Right.
he has you. What Joe says? What the EPA something? He's open quite a bit compared to other people.
Yep.
Like number 1 for tight ends at least.
So the question is, can the offense burn itself out like this?
No, are they going to be able to, if they can sustain what they did yesterday? Are they going to be a force to be reckoned with, and are going to be hard to beat?
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Yeah, I agree too. But I don't think I agree. If they put that up, they'll win the Super Bowl, game in, game out between now and the end. I just don't think it's feasible. I think you just burn yourself out.
okay, so that's going to be my segue into the defensive side of the ball. Still cannot stop the running game. I believe it's the 5th game they've allowed over 200 yards of rushing, and 2 games they were within 20 yards of 200-yard rushers. That's 7 games. Cole Bishop, though, man, he is developing into a player.
INT?
He had an INT, and he is seeking the ball out. Like, he's reading plays. He's got very good instincts. I saw him fly to another ball, like he jumped a play, and
You notice he's taken off since Rap's been out.
I don't think. Well, Rap is done, right? He's done.
Correct, but I'm saying since Rap got hurt,
Yo,
He's elevated.
he's elevated.
Tim, what did you say before we started hitting the recording about the young players and old players?
So I think my frustration is as a defense, if you're going to get lit up like a Christmas tree, I don't want to see Poyer out there or some of these vets.
Some of these vets, you mean Trey White?
Give me some of these young guys, and if I'm going to get burned, let me get burned because my young guys are getting plays in, they're going to develop.
Right.
Not because
Your old guys are
Jordan
slow.
Poyer back there who, or even Terrell Bernard. At some point, you got to consider shutting him down because when
What year is this for him?
This is year 5 for him. I mean, he's had an ankle injury all year, and when he gets blown up when Baker Mayfield blows by him,
Dude, he looks slow.
you know that
Like he had
puts an issue.
cement shoes on yesterday.
Ooh,
Bernard.
okay.
He looks slow.
So
Put Shaq out there. Put you know what? I'll answer my own question here.
but I guess the scary part is you've spent a lot of money in that defense.
Unbelievable.
You
Tell
probably
me.
have more money tied up in that defense than you do on the offensive side of the ball.
Let's take a guess here. Who had the most tackles in the game yesterday?
For the Bills?
Yeah.
Poyer, 12 yards downfield.
Well, I don't have that part of the stat, but he did have 15 tackles.
Poyer,
Who was number 2?
Bernard.
Yes.
But they were both
11.
But I think I heard they also them saying that.
Dorian Williams, okay.
Well, I
Yeah.
think I also heard them talking about on the radio that there were only a couple of those that were within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't have the stat of yards before contact.
Poyer blew up a guy. He blew up a guy and brought him down. But I thought that guy was not going to get up again. He just stiffed him with his shoulder pads, and I thought, but I mean, good on that receiver for staying up, but he put a lick on the guy.
Were you disappointed that the pass rush disappeared? Bosa, I will. He's my guy.
With this, he's struggling with the club.
He
No,
struggled. He
no
struggled
club.
with the club
No
yesterday.
club. He did not have the club out yesterday.
No,
No club.
I thought he did.
he's
He
been
did not.
struggling with the wrist injury.
Well, he struggled against option.
But
He was
Correct.
he picked the wrong
Yeah.
responsibility, and
I know he got posterized again. He got juked out, which happens. I was glad he read it the right way on that one Tampa Bay play, and then just got
I
completely.
think
faked
what's
out.
even more concerning
is the fact that your linebackers led the team with tackles because none of your interiors making stops at the line. I mean, the stats show right here, Sean.
Yeah, I know, but the
It is what it is.
backers that's by design. Going back to the age old.
They're your safety valve for your D line.
They're not.
But
Your
you're-
safety-
Second level.
I get it.
how many carries did Tampa Bay have yesterday?
I can tell you. Oh, also, I can't believe that Antoine Winfield Jr. is still playing.
He's not that old.
I feel like he's been in the. Okay, hold on.
He's only been in the league about 6-7 years.
What the hell is this?
All right. Kyle's doing some free advertising. Kyle, I
He's
just
27. I thought he was older than that.
Gabe Davis effect.
Shut up.
I don't know what.
What'd you ask? Rushing attempts?
Yeah,
They had 39.
so they had 39 rush
And guess what? One of them was Teddy Bridgewater. When did he come in?
Wow. I don't know.
He had him come at the very end of the game.
They have him
Did
down.
he take a knee?
They have him 1 for -1.
He took a knee.
Yeah.
Why won't you have Baker take the knee?
Because it wasn't a victory formation. It was a loser formation.
Yeah.
So you pull your starting quarterback? Okay, where do you want to go? What do you want to
I
say?
just want to say, like, you beat on the defensive line just a hair. They're always outnumbered. They play 4 defensive linemen. You got 5 offensive linemen. My goal when I played dust off the El Bundy was never necessarily to grab anyone. It was to make sure the linebackers were freed up to make the play. That was my job. So you want these linemen to make plays, get pressures. I think they did that. But if your backers, your linebackers are having the most tackles, I think that's par for the course. I could be wrong.
The
They
team,
ran the ball 39 times. You would expect your linebackers to have a bunch of tackles.
Great.
well, especially with our front four, they can't stop anything. 3 total quarterback hits. 3. Daquan got 1 because he had a sack. Rousseau had a touch. And Dorian Williams, that's it.
But I think that's more my issue is you're not even getting pressure. Like, it'd be one thing if you put up no sacks, but you had a bunch of quarterback rushes, quarterback pressures, quarterback hits. You got no hits on the quarterback.
Right.
And
Also, he's not a quarterback that's going to sit back there either, though. He can move around. He's not a runner, but he can move around pretty good.
but I mean, I don't even think you laid a finger on Tua last week.
I could go back to that, but no, they sacked him a couple times, didn't they?
Yeah, they pressured
No, because there was no free McDonald's.
him. True, but
There was
Whoa,
no
whoa.
free Big Mac.
they pressured him enough. To
Why?
throw
If you get
interceptions.
sacked, you get a free Big Mac?
If the Bills get a sack, you get a free Big Mac on the McDonald's app the next game. You just got to spend
Oh.
$3.
I didn't look
Did you
at.
not know that?
I didn't know that in my app.
Oh, come on.
I didn't know that.
I got my free coffee.
I'm not a Big Mac guy.
Yeah,
I
no,
like
it's a free Big Mac in the McDonald's
I'll get you.
app.
I'll give you mine, Sean.
Wow, I hope I look. I bet you probably can still get it right now.
What are you doing?
You
Fact
probably
checking,
could.
or what are you
I
doing?
think I
You going for
probably
a
could
third
do
dinner?
it. I like me a Big Mac.
Or he
I could do
gets it
that.
and brings it to school for lunch tomorrow.
Nah, that can't.
No, he's got some hacienda to take to school for lunch tomorrow.
Okay, so
So,
this defense is a concern, right?
Yes.
Especially when it comes to the run.
yeah, because I mean,
Numbers don't lie.
you let up 32 points. You let up 32 points in this league, you probably lose
True.
75% of those.
True.
And now that's what? Is that 2 or 3 wins we have this year? We've let up 30 plus points. You had the Ravens game first week of the year
30 plus points with a win.
with the win.
Ravens.
The Bucks, was there another one?
That's it. Wins where we allowed 30 points or more. It was 2 games.
Yeah.
I
Which
mean,
We lost giving up 30 to the Dolphins,
yeah, but you only
Still
put up
painful.
9.
and we allowed 23 and 24, respectively, Patriots Falcons.
So I think my bigger concern is Do I think the offense can click and put up 30 to 40 points a game the rest of the year? Yes.
First Texans, Steelers, Bengals, Patriots, Browns, Eagles, Jets.
No,
Well,
I
I'll
don't
tell
see
you
that.
what. If Tampa Bay puts up 32 points on us, what is Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow going to do when we play him?
So we don't play the Bengals well during the Burrows era.
But is he even going to be in?
Yeah. His practice window, he's got to be activated after Thanksgiving.
But he doesn't have to.
So
Be
technically,
in, though.
his first game back, he has to be he could be active for is the Bills. I mean, unless you're going to play him Thanksgiving night versus the Ravens.
I wouldn't.
I don't know. I don't. Of course, I've been proved wrong before about when these guys are going to start again.
Absolutely, you should not
No, I'm not
give
gonna say
anything on that.
What are you betting this?
Nothing.
No.
Done.
Okay, so how do we know they aren't very good at tackling on the run plays? I don't know if I'm a fan of that zone. That they allow some good chunk yards
They do.
in that zone coverage.
It's a McDermott
So-
bend but don't break.
I hate it.
I know.
So, moving on.
Okay.
Breakout player next game.
What are you moving on?
Moving on to the Texans.
You're already done talking about this game?
This defense is going to make me sick talking about it.
So who's going to be the breakout player in the Texans
I
game?
think, yeah.
Tim, do you not know the format of this show?
Nope.
Let's go back and rewatch tape.
Yeah. Go back to the film. Breakout player of the game.
Of this previous
Who's
game?
gonna be the unsung hero for the Bills versus the Texans?
Do you think that Bishop won this game for us with that interception?
It
It was a
turned the
big
tide.
third down.
Yeah, it turned
We were still battling. I think we were up 5 or down
I think
5.
he flipped the momentum.
100%.
But if you watch that play back, part of me wonders what was Baker thinking.
the tide. Yeah. Same thing Josh was thinking when he did that flip of it too.
Okay,
He would have been tackled in the end zone for a safety. So
And
at that point,
it can. As much as want to beat on the defense.
I got to
they-
see that play.
They stopped them when they had the ball at 10-yard line. Play number 2, they settled for a field
they
goal.
got it at 6, right?
I think so. By the time, right? They stopped them.
Wait a minute, wait a
Consecutive
minute.
plays.
What yard was he on when he threw that first pick?
He was in the end zone.
He was in the end
He
zone.
probably
Our
would've been
own end.
safety. Yes. Like if
Oh.
probably was borderline, he would have been
Yeah,
safety.
I mean,
if
but
he
it
flipped.
was.
I-
it was,
I'll have to
but
watch
it was,
that back.
It was here. Let me just underarm pitch this ball to you.
Oh, he
It
did
was-
that stupid thing
yes.
again?
It was that bad. I mean, it looked all. It looked like.
So-
It looked like a Shawn Michaels pass.
So-
It did. I mean, that's Turkey Bowl 2024. Here, kid. Underarm throw. It was bad. It was Josh panicking. I get it.
So full hero ball
It
went wrong.
Yeah, but they should have been running the ball out of that. I mean, everyone. I think we talked about that on the actual ZaBills text link. Was that why are you not running Cook out at least to get you 3 or 4 yards?
Right, breathing
and
room.
free up?
So, when we talked about the offense, what about that play where it was 4th and 1 or 2, and we went for it, and you had Ty Johnson wide open coming out of the backfield, and
Yeah.
he missiled one into
Yeah.
tight coverage for his other pick?
Yeah,
That was a dumb play too.
I know.
And that's like, was that before or after he got running backs into the game? Because it was like, you still can't throw to a running back over there?
Right.
What the hell's wrong with you?
He started clicking after that. It's almost
Yeah.
like he got pissed off.
What? I don't know why you're not seeing him. That's your safety check down, isn't it? I don't know. He forced it somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so I think Cole Bishop is on the up. I think he'll have another big game. I'd like to see Hancock get in there and see what those two can do together.
CJ Stroud most likely will not play. We are talking about the Texans, right?
They're torn. I think it's 50-50,
He's
right?
not. I mean,
He's still
reports
practiced
that
from concussion.
he's still in
Right.
concussion protocol.
They use a DMP today.
So he's not. So he's not going to play.
I
He's not
can't.
even limited.
I would.
Didn't you
say-
just say he was going to play?
No, I did not. I said I don't think he's going to play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's still in concussion protocol as of today.
Perfect.
Honestly,
Big game.
part
Bishop.
of me thinks that Bills maybe harder to defend
Oh God,
than Stroud.
no. Stroud.
Well, I-
Some boneheaded decisions this year.
Yeah, but I feel more comfortable with him not in the game. I've seen enough of what he can do to worry more than what bonehead two-leg moves he might make. But you take your starting quarterback out, they barely got back the Titans. They barely beat them out. They eked out a win against them this past week. It's weird because you had been fearing this game going back to September.
Because
And you
Thursday
switched.
night game.
I know, I get it. And you switched. You totally flipped, which threw me for a loop because I was like, Tim, come on. But
La Hacienda did it.
oh no,
Oh.
got to his brain. But I think the Bills. A short week does not. I don't think it phases them. They are who they are. I mean, it's not like the Texans aren't going to have a short week too. So I mean, all things being same, I feel more comfortable going up against a shroudless
Sure.
Texans team that's really had a tough season. Since that Diggs season, really, to be honest with you, they didn't really shine the year before.
I guess the
Years
true
last year.
thing will be is can the Bills start stringing stuff together?
It's called Can the Bills Get Pressure?
Sure.
Can they get momentum in hand?
Well, no, because you got to remember, at the end of the day, Houston is Nico Collins, one of the better wide receivers in the league. If you can't get pressure, and I don't care who your quarterback is, they can just stand back there
Right.
and wait and wait and wait, you're going to have a problem. That's why I think you need to dial up some blitzes and you need to get creative this week, because if you can't get pressure on Houston, I mean, that's what they did last year. You couldn't get pressure on Stroud, and what? Collins had, 200 some odd yards, and he probably would have had even more, except he pulled his hammy on a long touchdown, I believe, versus us, because that was chicken wing day, wasn't it?
Maybe. Yeah. All right. Well, they you win 4, you lose 2, you win 2, you lost 1, you win 1. Let's see if we can put a streak together here. I'm looking for consistency now for the rest of the season. I've seen some highs and lows, and I'd like to see them put it all together.
Do you want to feel bad for a franchise? Here's what the Texans have in with their remaining schedule. They've got the Bills. This is, this week. Colts, Chiefs. Okay.
Wait,
Cardinals.
start over. What is this?
This is the Texans schedule
Oh,
for the
okay.
rest of the year.
Okay.
Bills, Colts, tied for number 1 in the AFC, by the way. Chiefs. Then they've got a couple lax ones against the Cardinals and the Raiders. But then they finish with the Chargers on the road and then the Colts to end the season.
That's a tough schedule.
That's a brutal schedule.
Yeah.
Oof.
Who was it that?
Unless
Who was it?
Jones comes back.
Who was it that we talked about? That had Ravens, Bills, Ravens.
It's got to be someone.
Patriots, right? No, not Patriots. No. Chiefs?
It's the Bengals, because they play the Ravens Thanksgiving night.
Yeah,
Oh,
And
okay.
They play us the week after that, and then do they have the Ravens again right after that?
they might.
I think so.
But we did talk about, I think what you're referring to is New England. New England has the Ravens and Buffalo back to back.
Oh, maybe.
So I don't, there might be a team. I mean, I'll look at it, but we had talked about that before. I expect the Bills, because I still stand by what I believe. Don't get me wrong. My son, I don't know where I went wrong. He is a Patriots fan. He's a for Boston fan, which I give him credit for because he's got talent.
All right, hurry, move this on. Come
I'm
on.
going to move it on. But I reminded him the schedule that he wants Drake May to win the MVP. And there might
Your
be
son?
There might be a small
Oh,
percentage that
God.
would agree.
But you want him to?
No, I don't want him. A small percentage of the population will look at that and say that those might be MVP worthy.
Sure.
He might get 2 votes, right?
Sure.
But the point I'm trying to make is look at the strength of schedule. We need the Patriots to slip up on one of these games. They should win, but they don't. Like the Bills have done twice. And I think the Bills are going to mop the floor with them. I expect them to come out angry and mop the floor with New England. And then New England's got to play Baltimore, into a healthy Baltimore. And then if they can put those 2 teams away, I'll bow down.
Okay.
I will bend the knee.
All right, enough about the Texans. Let's what?
Patriots, but yeah.
Oh, fuck them too.
I'll agree.
Okay. Predictions for the game, Tim. You go first, and then we'll go around the league. We're gonna try to get this done in under an hour for the
Got it.
first time in like 2
We
years.
can do it.
10 minutes.
Got it. We'll nail this.
Let's just see if we can do it and still have quality.
I think it's going to be, I think the Bills win.
Are they gonna look the same?
I think their defense is going to look better.
Offense.
I mean, Houston's one of the top defenses in the league. I expect high 20s
I mean,
production.
that-
Not
Denver held
some odd,
Patriots to
but-
19 points, or Chiefs.
So I'm looking for high 20s.
Okay.
I'm thinking 28, 17, something in that line.
Okay.
One of those games where you feel like you're in control of, but it's just stays closer than you would think.
Okay.
Yeah, the Texans are 5-5 this year. They started out real rough, 0-2, I think 1-3. They've sort of righted the ship a little bit, but probably won't be a playoff contender. I'm gonna go Bills, but I think they'll make it closer than. I'll go Bills 35. I'll do the Texans. We'll go with 24, something along the lines of that one. I want to put a public service announcement too. If you're ever having a bad day over, this week, I really I implore you, just look up that last sack on Patricia Mahomes at the end of that game where it was Bobby Boucher like.
Yeah.
It was amazingly like Bobby Boucher like. And just to take Mahomes down while his guy's flying in the air. Mahomes is looking for a call. He doesn't get it, and Denver wins that game.
You know what?
It was.
Could you say that was the Dudzik backbreaker play of the game and MJB electric play of the game?
I will say it. It had nothing to do with the Bills, but it was fantastic.
Well, thank you to those two sponsors, by the way. They helped make this show go. Call Mike at 716-465-5017. If you got a hot tub, or you want to get a hot tub, but you aren't proficient with your self skills to install that hot tub, give Mike a call. He helped me wire mine up, and mine has been. No one's gotten shocked yet. No one's gotten shocked, so that's good. Or the house hasn't burned down yet.
Good.
Folks, if you need a tune-up, and I'm not talking about your car, I'm talking about your body. Shoveling season is here. It's going to be here, and you got to get your shit all in alignment because that snow can be heavy. So give my friend Dr. Bob a call.
Dr. Dudzik.
Yeah, Dudzik Chiropractic, DUDZIK Chiropractic.com, or you can give him a call at 716-634-6272. I actually was there today with my wife, and I got my shoulders adjusted. I didn't even know you could do that. And I'm feeling good. It's been a while since I've been there.
Dr. Bob.
Dr. Bob, thank you so much. 2 locations. Harlem across the street from the Cheektowaga Town Park, and Harris Hill and Worley.
Take a sip, and while you're taking a sip of something to drink, contemplate how do you think the Bills are going to do against the Titans.
You know what? I'll have a sip of this. And
The Titans.
Sorry, my bad. I had Titans
he's drunk.
A little bit.
I want to say that the Bills are going to roll 2 games in a row. I'm wondering if, at first I was thinking 2 seconds ago, is Keon Coleman going to be a distraction for this team? Because I'm sure he's the talk of the league about this young kid, can't make practices, whatever. It's not.
We live in a Buffalo Dome.
I'm sure there's people talking about it. I saw it on one of the websites. They were talking about it. I don't know if every team's talking about it, but I don't know. Could Gabe Davis be a spark that they needed just because of who he is and not what he is?
Gabe Davis brought a calm to the Buffalo Bills
maybe.
offense.
Maybe Josh Allen. Maybe Josh has missed him. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe.
So if the Bills can look like they did on offensive, if the Bills offensively can look similar to what they did this previous game, I think they've got a very good shot of winning. Tim, do the Texans have a running game?
Not really.
Okay.
You figure they got Woody Marks, who had 18 for 44 yesterday versus the Texans. And Chubb, blast from the pass, had 3 for 17. They're kind of phasing them out, starting to shift more towards the young guy Marks.
All right, I will go Bills 31-24.
We do have one.
No,
more.
37-27.
37-27. We do have one more that would like to chime in. And
Who's that?
it's your favorite Bills backer, Brandon.
Oh, Brendan.
Brendan.
Yeah, Brendan. What do you think? What do you think they're gonna do, buddy?
Here's what I'm thinking. The Buffalo Bills are coming in off of a pretty successful win. They seem to have found their receiving game. I don't think Cook's going to get stopped like he was against the Buccaneers. I'm going to go Texans 97, Buffalo Bills 4.
All right.
On 2 safeties.
Well, let's see what Herb thinks about this.
It doesn't get old. Folks.
No.
It never gets old.
That is one of the best sound bites we have on the panel. That's Herb for you. He's probably going to take the Bills 107 to 2.
He's probably going to Texas for the game. Who are we kidding?
I was surprised he didn't go to the game
I
yesterday.
think he didn't go yesterday.
He did not go. He
Wow.
had something come up or he couldn't make
He
it.
spent all his money on Blue Jays tickets.
That's true. We didn't talk to him about that yet in
I
person.
mean,
So
those were going for what?
1,000.
I mean, he spent at least $2K there.
Well, let's not assume. We'll ask him. Maybe he knows somebody at the
One of them
Sky
is free.
Dome.
They both might have been free. I don't know.
We'll talk to him.
For sure.
All right. All right. Let's do a quick star or two, and then we'll do around the league for a minute.
Got it.
Start of the game. I mean, Josh Allen balled out.
You can't give it to anyone but Josh Allen.
Bishop balled out.
Yeah.
And I guess I don't know. Did he have a really great game? I don't know. I'll go Shavers.
Shavers was great. He had that one catch, which it looked better in slow motion than it was live. I thought he tripped. Great reception. I'm gonna go with the whole offensive receiving core. Their performance as a collective unit put the Bills number 2nd overall pick on the bench long term if they could stay healthy.
Yeah.
They were that good.
Yep. So all your stars go to 6 guys?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going with Chris Tabor.
Special teams coach?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't argue.
You know what? Yeah, you had the fumble on the punt. But for once, your kick return looked
In sync.
legit.
Yeah. A threat.
I mean, so you're talking a team that averaged about 21 yards a kick return.
Yeah.
Coming into yesterday, and I want to say they had like 220 yards.
Yeah.
So now, mind me, they had a
234,
bunch of kicks.
39 average.
I was close.
Bunch
You are.
of kicks. I don't know if that's more of them than it was Tampa. Tampa just might not cover as well. But they were explosive
But
every
you
time.
know what's even more impressive though, Sean?
What's that?
They didn't take a penalty on special teams.
Yeah, but
Oh.
Because normally I cringe when they return the ball.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you how many times I started looking around the field for a flag yesterday.
I know.
Yeah.
I would have taken a flag over that terrible fumble. But,
All
that
right.
was the only blemish on the special teams.
Okay. Around the league. Biggest news.
Okay, can I go first?
Yeah.
You may go first, bud.
Why does the league want the Patriots
They don't.
to knock us off?
They don't.
Why do you
Like,
think that?
Literally.
Why do you
Like,
think that?
I get Jamar Chase was a moron.
Yeah.
I get he probably should be suspended.
Yes.
But come on.
No.
Right before the Patriots game,
They had to do it.
Oh. Yeah.
It's
They're
just-
not gonna
it's just-
they're not gonna be like, hey, listen, we're gonna let you play against the Patriots
I'm
and
just
then
saying,
suspend
but I
you.
mean-
No.
but I
That's
mean,
just-
it just goes to show it's like Lady Luck's on the freaking Patriots side.
But I chimed up.
Maybe
on
they
this
need
one.
Herb's video right there, his audio right there.
Chase was not going to determine if they win or lose.
Oh,
He's-
Chase is
He's
yes,
good, but they're missing so much. They have no defense.
but Chase is
have no
probably
defense.
the one guy you could line up on Christian Gonzalez, and they would still have to give him help.
No.
I mean, I would love to have Jamar Chase on our team.
Me too, but I don't think he's going to be the deciding factor. I still
I
think,
think so.
with
They got
him or
the running
without
game.
him, they
If
lose.
they win, it's because Chase goes nuts.
I get that, but you're asking for a lot. I more 9 out of 10 times with Chase, they're still going to lose that game. The Bengals are just built poorly with injuries. With the injuries they have, they can't recover, and they are the team that you expect them to be, which will be another
So are you
non-playoff team.
100%
So he-
confident that
Oh boy.
Bengals have no chance?
Well, no, because we can't really prove it. Because I'm telling you, with Chase, they still have no chance.
Okay.
So there's no bet to be had here. I will be
I
pleasantly
guess he's
surprised.
betting you if you are gonna take the
I'm not
Bengals
taking
losing.
I'm
You
not
taking
taking
the
the
Bengals
bait.
losing?
No, I'm not taking the bait on this one. Tim's like 3-0 against bets. I've learned my lesson. But even with Chase, I still would pick the Bengals. Or sorry, still would chick. Oh my god,
You
cut that out. I
You
would
stole
still
a chick?
take the Patriots over the Bengals, hands
You
down.
don't think Flacco can pull one out of his?
Flacco scored 40 points twice and lost both times. I don't care what Flacco does. It's not going to happen.
Whoa! I thought Sanders is starting now.
This is Browns.
You're in Cleveland,
Oh, that's right. Flacco doesn't play there
but
anymore.
he's only starting
Whoops.
because Gabriel has a concussion.
I get it, but no, I'm sorry. You're giving the Bengals You're thinking Bengals
Like,
2023.
Bengals just got curb stomped by the Steelers.
Yes.
Bengals have 7 losses.
I get that.
They know at the end of the day that it's do or die.
Dude, it's dead. What do you mean do or die? It's 7 losses. They're not running the table.
Well,
They're done.
Here's a better question.
Yo, is there 2 games tonight?
No, it's just the Cowboys and Raiders.
No, you just got the Sabres playing too.
We didn't turn on either. Well, I forget it. It's not worth it. I'm sorry. I mean, I want the Bengals. I'm rooting for them.
So,
I just don't think this is the one that the. I mean, if they lose against the Bengals, they open the door to the Buffalo Bills to win.
but I will give.
They're not going to do that.
I will give the NFL props though. You're suspending a superstar.
Okay.
Sure. The rest of the league is on notice. You can't get away with bullshit.
It's not a shock though. They already set the precedent. They gotta adhere to it.
Okay, so Sean.
Yes.
Colts. You got Colts or Chiefs this weekend?
Oh, I got the Colts. They're playing each other?
Yep.
I got the Colts. Where is it? No, you know what? It is in Kansas City.
The question
They're
is,
going to be
can
angry.
Kansas City stop Jonathan Taylor? Because I need Jonathan Taylor to go nuts to keep my fantasy season alive.
I don't know, man. I look at the 5-5. You know, we trumpet McDermott's record. They were coming out of a bye. We had talked about this 2 weeks ago, how they might have been looking past the Buffalo Bills because they realized their season was about the Denver Broncos. They had 14 days to think about that game, and they still lost. That's remarkable. At 5-5, the division's all but gone. I think they're too veteran, they're too skilled, they're too talented, too well coached to throw up the white flag. But I am rooting for the Colts.
Okay, last question for Sean.
Sure.
Kansas City are 3.5-point favorites.
At home, it is home.
Just let you know.
No, I know.
So if you had your 2 options,
Bills are 5.5.
Bills go 13-4.
Yeah.
Finish the 5 seed.
Oh.
Don't have to play Ravens or Kansas City in the playoffs.
Well.
Or would you rather run the table, go 14-3, and draw Kansas City in round 1?
Yeah, well, here's what I was looking at it earlier.
I don't want to play Kansas City first round.
And no, I don't either. The Bills, if you look at the AI simulations, if you look at what Vegas is wagering on happening, which is a total nightmare, is the Bills making the playoffs. They're going to finish as the first wild card team. And they have I think correctly so, they have the Ravens winning their division, finishing the 4th. And the Bills would have to go on the road for the first game and play Baltimore in the first round. That's how it's lining up right now. So, I mean, anything to avoid that, I'll take. But, hey, listen, new season with the playoffs. Other things, Rodgers got a broken left arm. I think he's still going to play, but that's pretty substantial loss.
Wow.
They said a slight fracture.
Okay.
Non-throwing hand.
Non-throwing hand, which means he can still play, but I'm not. I mean, man.
Is he going to be in the shotgun all day?
Yeah, it's not one of those things you want to get jostled a whole lot. So that was up there. Detroit losing. You got the Bears leading that division. They beat Minnesota. Yeah, right now, I think your number one statistic for around the league is Detroit, Baltimore, and Kansas City. The playoffs were to start today would be outside.
Wow, that is crazy.
Kyle, what says you?
Not a whole lot.
Okay.
Yeah, the spinning thing I thought was fake until I saw concrete evidence that it was a loogie for sure.
Wow.
And then he denied it. And you know how it goes. Whoever denied it supplied it.
Right.
You'd have been better off just getting caught in the game.
I am shocked at
Get
how.
ejected at that point and be done.
No, he got covered up because that incident happened before the start of the game. He got ejected.
So Sean, you see how much money
I know.
he loses.
That's an expensive spit, man. That is.
It's like Seinfeld with
ridiculous.
Hernandez.
I love that episode with Newman.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I guess I'm shocked that Seattle's as good as they are. The Rams are still good. Chicago's playing well.
Yeah.
And the Colts.
So.
And then some team, like, I don't know. The Chargers, I don't know who the hell they are. They're hot, they're cold, they're hot, they're cold. Who does it remind you of?
Couple years.
Yeah, it was an
Right.
awful game.
Like everyone's like, oh, they got Harbaugh. They'll be more consistent.
No.
Yeah.
It's the same old. Colts or Chargers, and then I mean the Colts. At what point does Daniel Jones come back to earth?
Yeah, I don't know. All right, folks. That's it for me.
ZaBills, Mike
Well,
one more time.
We need your prediction on Gabe Davis' stat line for Thursday.
He'll have 4 or 5 catches, 70 to 90 yards.
Oh, come on, you should have said 6 or 7.
6, 7. Yeah. Folks, we will be back. The Bills play Thursday, so this will be a quick turnaround. We'll be back hopefully sooner than later. And then you got the holiday for Thanksgiving, and Jesus Christ, it's almost December.
Gobble, gobble.
All right, folks. Go Bills. See you in the next one.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
I love it.
Nope, wrong one.
Fantastic.
Wrong
The
one.
crickets.
If we record this weekend, we gotta bust the shot ski out.
What's that?
We gotta do the shot ski this weekend for the pod.
All right.
I guess so. Yeah, we didn't have enough guys. You're a short guy.